You're going to want to check this out.
I did get in trouble for this answer at Star Wars Con. I got heat.
Yeah.
And in my mind, it's so funny to me because it literally, as a person who's outside and just a fan coming in, that was what was so beautiful and interesting to me. You know, people have been talking to me online about how Darth Vader is such a bad person. It's very clear, and it's very well established from those actions. But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Did you say that Anakin blew up the Death Star? I didn't know that. I must not be a real fan. Truly, this actor who's just a fan coming in from the outside knows so much more about Star Wars than some random guy who watched the first movie in the 70s and knows that it's Luke Skywalker. Bruh. How you gonna claim that you're a Star Wars fan and then be like, Anakin blew up the Death Star? The worst part of this is that I've seen people defending this guy being like, yo, well, you know, he's just because he's a fan doesn't mean he knows everything. That's not everything, bro. That's the first movie. That's the very first movie. That is the film that started Star Wars. Luke Skywalker does the trench run. In the scene, Luke is referred to as Luke multiple times. This is ridiculous. Like, these are the people they're hiring for Star Wars, guys. They don't know the difference between Luke and Anakin. And I get it. Sometimes it's like, oh, I made a mistake. I made a gaffe. I said the wrong word here or there. But you're really going to confuse Anakin and Luke? Like, they're as different as night and day. You're going to confuse Anakin and Luke? And then you're going to keep saying that Anakin was the one who did it? Bro, if Anakin blew up the Death Star, I think Darth Vader and Palpatine would have to have quite a conversation. It's ridiculous. How you gonna... Oh my gosh, dude. I am lost for words. I really am. These are the types of people that they're hiring to be in Star Wars, and these are the types of people who are allowing things like this to be said about the franchise that they are controlling, and they have no idea that Luke Skywalker blew up the Death Star, not Anakin, who was Darth Vader at the time of the Death Star being blown up by Luke Skywalker in A New Hope. Bruh. How you gonna mess up that bad and then still have the gall to call yourself a Star Wars fan? If you can't get who blew up the Death Star right, you don't deserve to be making some sort of new lore piece for the story. Alright? This is ridiculous. It's sad. It's pathetic. Goodness gracious, Disney. You have done nothing but destroy your reputation. I am happy that The Acolyte has flopped as hard as it is. It is the lowest rated Star Wars product of all time. All time. From the fans. This is garbage. Have a great day and a great rest of the week.